All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Great Saturday. It's good to be back working on this Lfrith Thorn, is it? Yeah, Thorn. The special midget chicken that it is, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, we're finishing up the weapons and accessories for that tonight, and if we get that done, we might actually move on to some water slides, is I think what I'm planning on doing after that. We are giving away a kit tonight, the MG Blitz Gundam, if my memory serves me right. So stay tuned for details on that as well. I'm going to jump into the chat, say hello, all that good stuff before I get back to the building. But a couple other quick things before I forget. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, please do hit that like button. It helps more people see the stream, which I think is always a good thing. And two, the Moving 30 sale is still active over at mechawarehouse.com. Should be ending very soon. I feel like I've been saying that for a while, but it's, getting closer every week. Finally seeing a little bit of progress. It's all still in the getting out of the existing lease is still where we're at, but should be happening very soon. So I'm going to jump in the chat, say hello, and then get to working on the accessories for this. What's up, Dylan Dull, Wolfpack, Blasphemy Builds, Julius, Matthew Mahoney, Studio AU, Baka, ZCO, MZ, Miguel, what's up? Lord Kronos, Matthew Mahoney, Red One, My Woman was pretty good. Krampus was the highlight of the movie. It's a Bird Soup, Wave, Beam, Radio, Jason S, Lego Yoda, Real Time 88, Maverick Entity, how are you? Urfig. Evening everyone, I think I got my handle restored to proper retro. Lord Durando, what's up? Hello, first time watching, welcome. Had someone point me to hear when I bought a TV earlier. That sounds like an interesting story. Someone at the wherever you buy your TV is an avid builder, I guess. Skids Customs was up. Jarlask, Go Zero, Butter Knuckles, It's a Gundam, Kilo Delta, Digital Baka, Squizoide, what's up? Edison Kelly, M2020, Jake, what's going on? I think that's everybody. Get to the building part below. What's everybody up to? What are you guys building along with the stream tonight? Hopefully I survived the whole stream tonight. I definitely had a weird headache all afternoon. Took something else to try to take the edge off a little while ago, so hopefully it kicks in and it doesn't affect me too much. Got a cat in my lap in a building. What else did I do in some video editing? Cool kind of videos. Or what kind of video, maybe? Finishing with HG Gundam Arc 78EX. Cool. We've got some more of those in stock yesterday. I'm not sure if they sold out already yet. It went super fast. A couple weeks ago, we got them for the first time. Got some RG Arc 78 2.0s in as well. Those have been going really fast every time we've had them. We got a double batch this time, so they actually lasted more than a day, but I suspect they'll only last another day or three before they're out again. The first AOZ kit from the Secret Santa Hall, cool. MG Zaku 2 Lfrith color, cool. Crossbone for a cog, give him dry brush in the frame gunmetal try. And a lo-fi chill music gaming videos. Oh, cool. The MG Sinju OVA color. Might try putting the gold water slides on as I build. We'll see. Cool. Take my back, carrying my 10-month lab upstairs. And you pull the muscle of back legs. And I'm done tonight. Bummer. Hope you feel better. back pulls and strains and such are no fun at all. Managed last Sunday for the first time in maybe like 6 months to actually fire up the booth and spray something. That's why I got a couple kits top coated, so I got something I can put decals on today. Super stoked. I'm going to try tomorrow to do the same. I'm going to do some matte coats, I think, and get some of the witch kits that are panel lined and snap built and all that stuff fully complete and off the work in progress list. What's up, Heathcliff? How are you? Like I'm still feeling some of the after effects of being sick with like a week and a half ago or whatever it was. I'm like doing better for the most part, but definitely still dealing with a little bit of that. I hate being sick. Use primary the entire runner. Is that okay? Some people do that. I personally prime and paint my pieces after they're off the runner. I usually assemble and then disassemble to paint. The main problem with priming on the runner is that when you remove pieces from the runner, where those nubs were will still be uncovered and require paint, primer, what have you. That's not the end of the world. Some people do it and then just repaint and prime those spots, or don't seem to have an issue with it. If you're a perfectionist, though, that's where the flaw, I guess, in that plan would be. Can be convenient, though, for holding pieces, so I think for some kinds of pieces there can be a balance to be struck there. I'm going to add MG Zaku 2.0 on the site if it gets printed and is available at one of our distributors. For Gundam stuff, we tend to stock whatever happens to be available. We can't really control when they get printed. Use oil paint markers after primer. I've never used oil paints, so I honestly don't know what to recommend or not recommend there. Maybe somebody in the chat has experiences. I think oils tend to be used for certain kinds of weathering, primarily with Gunpla, but Gunpla's freedom. You can do whatever you want, I suppose. We got paints on the site. We do Edison. We've got a bunch of paints we carry. Splash, Vallejo, Tamiya, Mr. Hobby, Gaia. Those are great for streaking and grime effects. Yeah, so I feel like I've seen them mostly for those kinds of things. I don't think people use oils for like primary, like coloring and stuff, but what's up, Adam? How are you? great. Just finished my Xmas shopping. Nice. It always worked well for me because of slow drying time, because you plenty of time to work it around, etc. Makes sense. What's up, Rodrigo? How are you? Definitely one of my least favorite things this time of year is trying to do shopping and such. It's especially in-store shopping. Always seems like it's chaos. Fine, you see you're doing accessories today. I am. That's the main objective today, is getting these accessories done, and if I get them completed before the end of the stream, I might start some water slides. Super happy I got my grill kit, the Eco Plus XCA yesterday. Cool. Hey Johnny Tacoma, was it charity stream? Colin, I'm not 100% sure. My plan originally was, I think, a week from today. But everything just feels weird because everything's been weird, I guess, with getting ready for the move and stuff like that, and not knowing exactly when that's going to happen. And I'm not sure if I want to postpone it or not. I've been thinking about potentially pushing it out towards like late January or something. Jeez. Just so I can decide on a date ahead of time enough that I can give people more of a heads up and hopefully result in a pretty, give it the gravitas it requires, I think. Still haven't decided. I was going to talk it over with Kate today and then got sidetracked this afternoon. But it's just, it feels weird. I feel like usually by this time of year, I get people like sending me stuff to contributions for giveaway prizes for the charity stream. And I think part of the lack of buzz is the weekly update isn't a thing anymore. And so I feel like that kind of gave us several weeks to start talking it up beforehand and get some eyeballs on it and stuff. So I'm trying to think about it, I'll see later in January might be better as folks will have more time to recover from holiday experiences. Right. Everybody's wallets maybe hopefully recover from the holidays as well, making it a little bit easier to contribute and stuff like that. And so I'm going to try to make a decision on that tomorrow, I think. It's been really hard though, because I've been Butterfingers tonight. Where did that go? Okay, let's try not to drop anything else tonight. Go to make custom Sakus, they're fun army builders, definitely. The move feels like it's been days away for weeks. Like the commencement of the actual move. And once it happens, it has to happen pretty fast, relatively speaking. I just don't happen to have a ton of free time, so I'm going to be using every spare moment I can once it's time to start moving to move. So I'm a little bit anxious about not knowing when that is yet, and if it happened to be that the stream would be right in the middle of that, that would be a problem. Nick, is there a kit that you want but is discontinued? The one kit I'm considering a Grail kit right now is the, I always forget which one it is. There's a hard graph set. It was the tank. The M61A5, the tank with the two barrels. Where I'm sure will happen when you least expect it. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. There's some progress in my inbox late last night, so things are moving. Okay, D7 times 2, but a lot of stuff that's out of my control right now, waiting for the new tenant that's going to take over our space to finish their stuff and be in final negotiations, whatever. I don't want to go into too much more detail than that to not risk putting anything in jeopardy. But tax return, man, I miss those. Stuff outside Gundam news. I've been recording footage of my model kit boxes from the seat saga, Gundam Wing, and the Witch of Mercury. Glad I found HG as a custom, so my daughter's name. Oh, that's cool. Remember that one. I have the small version with the Zaku. It would have been nice to have had the details worked out and be able to be moving this coming week, because it'd be a really easy week to take off time from the day job, because I don't think anyone else is going to be in any of the work days next week at all. And like Ryan works in the schools, so he's got a bunch of time off. So I'd be able to take advantage of his time to help with the move and stuff. We're trying to make sure the move we want to minimize the amount of time that the business is kind of shut down and not operating. I think if we do everything right, we'll be able to cut things over in a way that doesn't have the site actually down for more than a few minutes. Bet I would re-release the MG Son Goku. It's an empty box and one. It's so cool. All right, A14 D10. RG's Young last model got a reissue. The one with tons of rays and explosion and stuff. Yeah, that was like a P Bandai, I think, over in Japan. The effect parts set or whatever. I mean, I did horse, but I wish they'd reprint the MGDO and the PG GPO one. I don't think you're the only one on the O. GPO one would be cool too, but MG the O would be exciting since that one hasn't been printed in a very, very long time. I don't think it's ever been reprinted, right? It's only the original prints. I wonder if they broke the mold or anything on that one. And I'd make an HG Lfrith. Not familiar with that mobile suit. The inventory reduction sale and Black Friday sale impact the amount of inventory you'll need to move next. We definitely have a lot less stuff to move than we would have had without them. A lot of it has to do, or a lot of what we were trying to do is avoid needing like storage units for extra inventory and stuff like that. And I think the amount of storage space we're going to need outside of the new warehouse is going to be a lot less than I had originally anticipated, which is awesome. Be hard to know for sure until we start trying to really pack stuff into the new space, but I have a feeling that it won't be as bad as I originally had thought. The O had one true reprint, I think. Big one from 8th MS team. Oh, that one. The mobile armor or whatever it is. If they can make HG Neo Xeon, they can make a HG Lfrith. I suppose. I don't know if it's as popular though. I want to collect those Draymond model kits, the ones with the visible mechanic parts. They look fun and easy to paint with lots of details. Those look pretty cool. First I want an HG Hyzak 2.0 and Zok 3 2.0. That'd be cool. It seems like they're reprinting a lot more older stuff, like the restock we had yesterday. Yeah, my intent was to make it a tiny restock because I figured the move was coming up and didn't want to have more stuff would have to move. But there are just so many items that haven't been printed either in the entire time I've been in the hobby or in a really long time. I just had to grab some of all of them. A bunch of them I think sold out pretty fast, so to see if we have enough time to place another order, but before we move. But it seems like there's more and more of that more obscure stuff coming around, so some of the kits that haven't been printed in a while have a chance of coming back around at some point as they cycle through stuff. Your favorite RG so far, Nick? I think my favorite RG so far would be the Epion. I've only built, what, like 3 at this point. The Full Armor Unicorn, the God Gundam, and the Epion. But the Epion would be my favorite so far. Just of those three, it'd be my favorite mobile suit, and it was just a solid build. Ended up grabbing a second one. That's the thing I did. If not, I should to build and paint one. Picked up the PGXia, said that you have to get the lights separate. Only Bandai I used it hasn't been printed a long time strategy more often. Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing it more and more because they're probably realizing that stuff that was uncomfortable to the ears. A little squeak there. That stuff, I think, moves faster, at least for a short period of time, because people are kind of waiting for it or haven't seen it, so they jump on it. Whereas the stuff that gets printed all the time doesn't move quite as fast. So in the process of building MG Stormbringer PF, I'm really hoping they do the other Light novel, the RG Talkies 2, and 3 pre-order from PBN. That's true, I did the RG Talkies 2, that was a good kit too. So the new factory's opening soon, right? Some more capacity, different kits. I think they've been gradually bringing capacity online, so I think they have plenty of capacity at this point. Alright, so put the shield on. Alright, now the backpack will be next. Hoping they do the RG Sinju Stein, but with a new frame. I'm really surprised they haven't even attempted it yet. Said we got a Verka. Alright, let's figure out this first draw of the night here for this Blitz Gundam. Alright, let's do the first draw. Let's do a number from 10 to 800. And do you have any fun plans for the holidays between now and the new year? So 10 to 800. Got any fun plans for the holidays? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And answer the question and the number have to be in the same comments for it to be without entry. 10 to 800. And any fun plans for the holidays? I'll cruise my kids. Can't imagine trying to take my kids on a cruise. Okay, I forgot to do one of these stickers. This should be number 10. All right, D17 times 2. This question, and hi, what's up, Lee's Creative Art? 10 to 800 is the range, and question is, do you have any fun plans for the holidays? Disney World for 3 days and home and building kits. That's cool. I'm dying to go on vacation again. Could use some time away from everything. Probably won't be for a while though with the move. See, between work and vacations, I've had over 20 flights. I'm ready to be home. That's a lot. We fly, I don't know, maybe most years, a couple times. This coming year, I'm planning to go down to ODO in Virginia, so that'll be one set of round trip flights. And think about maybe flying for vacation next year. Thanks for the sub, WDW Girl for Life. Late to the party, just got home from a gender reveal party from my son and his girlfriend. Cool. You need to build the new and the Sazabi. Yeah, I need to build a lot of things, but those would be on the list. Some advice from you. Thanks, Nick. No, thank you. Sleeping. That sounds like a fun plan. For buying background scenarios to display your kits or building it from scratch. Backgrounds and scenarios. I'm not even sure. I know what you're talking about, like diorama stuff, bases. I don't really bought much in the way of that stuff. I built a few little vignette bases and stuff for my kits though. I plan to do some more of that. I'll play some Mario Kart with the small person. Night everyone. See you later. Have fun. There'll be another redacted contest. Probably. I've been holding off on any sort of contest stuff until after the move. Just trying to not add more things to my plate than I need to. Our base. Sorry, I don't know the right word in English, but you got it. Yeah, no worries. Alright, I'm gonna call time, I think. It's the oldest HG built in the HG Easy 8 from 1998. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know that I have a record of it. Might be the HG C40 Zaku, the old school HG Zaku, maybe. Alright, 10 to 800 was the range, right? So 275 is the number. I don't see a 275. I'll let you guys confirm. Roger says nada, so probably not. Okay, 18 and 16. Redraw. So we'll draw again in a little bit. We spread it out throughout the stream. Greetings from Chile. Hey Alex, welcome. What was that hangar base you built on stream a while ago? Hangar base on stream. What did I build on stream that was a hangar base? I'm not sure. I built the truss base. To build my third mission kit live soon. Trying to kick a cold. I hope you kick the cold soon. Being sick is no fun. Been dealing with the after effects of what I had over the last couple weeks, and that's been no fun. Would not recommend. Maybe Trust Base was a Bandai. Trust Base is Tick Belong. That's not really a hangar though. Tick Belong is cool. Thoughts on the RG Akatsuki looking flimsy. It looks awesome, but from the reviews it looks like an early RG Syndrome. I've seen some of the conversations about it. I haven't seen any of the actual reviews. It's not a kit I'm super interested in, so I haven't really been paying that much attention to it. But I bet you it's based on one of the other similar kits, right? Which probably has those kind of issues. Do you think about Bandai's new Action Base 7? Are they better than the Good Smile stands? I haven't built them, so I don't have an opinion personally. But I'm curious what you guys think, if any of you have used them yet. Use the pre-built frame of the RG Strike. Well, there you go. It has RG Strike Freedom Frame, which is notorious for being flimsy. Question, is there a cheaper way to have tools to sand in the model kits? What do you mean by cheaper? So like I use the Razor Origin from Gun Primer, for example. And I think in the long run it's probably cheaper because it's in theory a buy once and reuse indefinitely kind of product versus sanding sponges or the like that you'd have to replace. So that might be cheaper, if that's what you mean. Can't wait for the RG Shining Gundam to come out. That one looks like it's going to be good. If it's anything like the God Gundam, it's going to be a good kit. Gun Primer Razor, you spend more now to save more later, right? Like you can save in that sense, and that you can buy a tool you don't have to replenish. Okay, D14. Displays a cheaper alternative glass file. Yeah, they've got some cheaper ones. We carry those too. I think a lot of people who've used both think the Gun Primer is better. But, you know, some people might not notice much of a difference. You know, glass files from Amazon early on, and now the Razor, and prefer the Razor. It's well worth the money. Possibly use LEDs for RG 144 scale. Sure. How are the grooves in yours, Nick? It's showing any wear clogging. I mean, there's definitely stuff in there. I wish there was a solvent I could use to clean it out. But it keeps on chugging. Like, it definitely looks dirty, but I don't think it functions any worse than it did when I got it. We hope the next for a cause, GPO1 or another AU suit like the Shining Return A. Just use some medical tape I took from work accidentally. Could try acetone. Maybe, I don't know. I've heard people say you shouldn't use liquids with it, right? But if Gun Primer was going to ask me what the next product they should make is, especially the next chemical product where they've been coming out with a few different chemical formulations. They've got like a thinner for panel line ink removal now, and they've got their, like, I don't know what you call it, spray for models. They're supposed to kind of clean them up and stuff. They really should make a solvent that cleans these things out safely. That would be, I would buy that in an instant. Confirm dust brush works great for cleaning the file. Basically that's what I use. I got one of the little pocket dust brushes I will pull out occasionally. Most of the time I just run my finger over it. It's usually good enough. When that uses little pieces of sticky tack to get the dust out. I don't think so. Plain Scotch tape. What are your thoughts on using Mr. Color Weathering Color as a panel liner? Said it to Mia. Could you put it on bare plastic and top coat after? That's, I think, what Mr. Weathering is Mr. Hobby's solution to that same problem. A lot of people aren't aware of that, but I think it works in the same way. What nippers are you using? I use the God Hand Ultimate nippers. The Display 3.0s are just about as good too. Could recommend either one if you're looking for a really good pair of nippers. Okay. Okay, E4. I think that finishes this runner off. You need some left-handed nippers. There's some companies make left-handed nippers. I know, like the God Hand Ultimate nippers, there is a left-handed version in existence. They're harder to find. I've kind of wanted to get some myself because it switches which side the cutting edge and the anvil side are, and that would make clipping certain nubs a lot easier to get a flusher cut. Currently building the MG Wing TV version. Cool. Well, that's the only MG Wing kit I haven't built, other than some of the P Bandai ones. Lieutenant got here a few days ago, so they should start to become available. I've seen them around from time to time. They're just not as easily stocked. 12 or 11. Go with 12. I really enjoyed the MG Wing TV version. It's pretty nice. Cool. wonder if I should try to custom the H2 and the H2 hook version. It's totally up to you. It might be cool. I don't know if I'm familiar with that design, but A3, A15. Thank you again for that. No problem. I'm using Iwata Eclipse or Harder Steinbeck Evolution, looking to move up from Iwata Neo and looking at those two. Somebody in here must. Get my coworker in a Gunpla. He wants an MG as a first kit. I'm giving him an HG Lfrith Thorn out of my backlog. That's cool. I think in the new year I need to try to run some sort of like introduce a friend to the hobby kind of events, promos, something. I think that would be a good thing to do. I got to figure out what and how, but it's something I've been thinking about a little bit. For a friend promo. It's an Eclipse. It's one of my favorite airbrushes. It atomize as well. It's a sensitive trigger. It's easy to clean. RC Hobby sent a couple kits. He's always done Lego. That's cool. It's like drugs, but with plastic, and it's from Japan. Who's that playing in the background? It sounds like Mastodon, but I'm not sure. It's definitely not Mastodon. The song right now is Crimson Rain from Eye of I. Friends for a promo code, a little cringe, but gets the point across. Overlord short guy myself. prefer Slaughter to Prevail or Whitechapel to Warner Shore, but I heard they kick ass live. The good genres. Okay, so these go. Heard of Amon Amarath? Great Viking metal band, definitely. All right. Okay, 20 and 21. I should put those on before I assemble these. See, let's do this other one, and then I will start up the next draw. All right. Okay, second draw of the night. Let's do a number from 10 to 500. 10 to 500, and answer the question, what is your preferred genre of music? Since we seem to be talking about music right now. 10 to 500, what's your favorite genre of music? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. You only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number has to be in the same comment for without entry. 10 to 500, and what's your favorite genre of music? See a bunch of you with the right answer. Spirit Podcast, great band. The bassist is from As I Lay Dying. Is he from the original As I Lay Dying or one of the future reincarnations? I don't follow a lot of music news, but I guess there's been a lot of As I Lay Dying controversy lately. Use OG as I die. Cool. That's all what data. Some days metal, some days European, some days hip hop, some days Japanese fusion funk rock. Alright, and then 14 and 15 on here. Laying down in the news for all the wrong reasons. Fortunately, shame because I really like their older stuff. Yeah, right. I mean, I like some of the newer music that's come out too, but a lot of the news has you just wondering what actually happened is going on. But I guess use your imagination, where the lead singer was in jail for some time for trying to hire someone to kill his wife or something. Has anyone said Diddy? I mean, I don't think that's a genre. I think that's a person. Okay, so we got those two in there. All right, D16, A17. Dating this up with Social Distortion, my favorite band. New video of Tim from his early dying is pretty insane. He's yelling at his new wife and jumping around. It's pretty bad. Oh, really? I haven't. Maybe there's been new stuff since what I had heard. Last I had heard was just the, everybody leaving because of stuff that was going on. But if there's video, then that's pretty damning then. Advice on switching to acrylic panel liner, brands, tricks. I don't know. I've been using Vallejo washes from the Mecha Color line as panel liners when I do painted kits, and they've worked out pretty well. I don't know if there's anything super special to using them. What is your favorite non-Gundam mecha design? Good question. I don't know. Think them at all? Or have issues cleaning them up when applied over the acrylics? No, I don't thin them. I just use the same airbrush thinner to wipe off excess, and I do it over Vallejo paints. I have a top coat in between, and I have no issue. Just make sure the top coats, had plenty of time to dry. But I haven't had any issues with it at all. Yo, Tyson Oct, what's up? Thoughts on new Linkin Park, dude? Interfering to them, that is. don't know. Sounds like their new stuff's pretty good. Feels like a sacrilege though every time I hear one of the old Chester songs try to get done. It's like a bad cover, but other than that. What was the question again? Favorite music genre? I'm gonna call time in probably just a moment here. Just do this one other part real quick, then I'll call time. Crazy to hear the old song. The radio is a classic, then a new song there. They're really, really tough shoes to fill. Said metal rock. What is your next favorite? I mean, rock. I mean, metal. Clearly, a lot of the metal subgenres are at the top. Rock probably be next. I mean, I don't know what else even is there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I even listen to like intentionally. All right, 10 to 500, 169. Somewhere It Belongs, Gundam music video. Kate discovered that last night, not last night, was it last night? Or a couple nights ago, I think. Okay, I see no winners at 169, so we'll draw again in a little bit. Decals from Lincoln Park was in one of the Gundam games too, named at GPO1 in Lincoln Park colors. Yeah, there's at least one or two Lincoln Park themed kits out there, aren't there? Watch Secret Level show with 40k episode. It's so good. I have not. I don't have much time to watch much of anything. We're currently scrambling trying to finish the current season of Stargate that we're on, because I guess Stargate's coming off of Amazon Prime at the end of the year or something like that. So we want to at least get to the end of the season before it goes away. It'll force us to watch something else for a while, I guess. Been to any metal festivals lately? I went to Mayhem Fest back in October and saw Suicide Silence after the burial on Born Osiris. They kicked ass. No, I haven't really been to any metal shows, to be honest. I don't know. I've never been that big into live music enough that I've gone out of my way to go see any anyway. Maybe someday. You don't spend a lot of time watching stuff either, but a bit I want to watch. Yeah, we definitely have way more content that we would like to watch than we typically have time for. We got like a couple TV slots a week with my present ridiculous schedule. What are you building? The Bogart. I'm working on the Lfrith Thorn, working on accessories at the moment. It's the giveaway for giving away a MG Blitz. Something quick and easy, or a whole repaint. Just a snap build on this one. Okay, A4 and 16. Here I was thinking I was going to finish all these accessories in like half an hour and then be on to the next thing. Well, this might be almost the end of it here. My P Bandai HG Lfrith Thorn earlier this week. Looking forward to building it soon. I got mine in as well this week, actually. No idea when I would get around to building mine, but people ask for cheaper tools if you recommend or not. The use of a nail sponge or nail file. And I use what I got, right? I've never been super into trying to save every cent on tools, partially because I run a shop and I want to try out and represent the things that I carry. Some people definitely do. I don't know, people do use some of those cheaper alternatives and get good results. I don't dare play my YouTube music playlist at work. My coworkers think I have problems. This means you have the wrong coworkers, that's all. Alright, got 2 in the end here. 13. Thanks for the answers. No problem. It's what I'm here for. Cancel my Netflix so I can't watch Gundam anymore. Did you buy the battle pass? Nope. Just what kit you're working on? Timothy, I'm working on the HG Gundam Lfrith Thorn. So mind if I play a little Black Diamond or Carnifex? They like punk rock anyway. There's an amputee I like Thunderbolt. Problem is I've been building a playlist for 8 years. It's a mix of death metal, Viking folk music, and old country gangster rap and classical music. Alright, D3 times 2 and 15. Or 5 rather. I want to start a death metal ska band. Oakley Dokley, a Ned Flanders death metal band. Really? What if Gear came back and did nursery rhymes metalized? I'm off to another live. We'll be back and forth. Alright, see you later. Oh, Guar. I don't know, there's a Jim Brewer skit where he does metal versions of kids' songs. It's a pretty funny stand-up routine. Death Machine Metal Band takes Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners. It's one of my favorite comedians by far. He has some good stuff. His Metallica impressions are dead on. Still working on the chicken? Yes, Will. Still working on the chicken. Gonna set up draw number 3 here momentarily. Alright, I think that covers everything for this one. The accessories don't make it better. I don't think they make it worse, but they definitely don't make it better. It still has the weirdest proportions I've ever seen. Alright. Let's clear some of this off. I'll put the number range, and then I'm going to get my stuff together for doing decals, I think. That form is terrible. That's way too long. Did from Invaders. I'm going, he's got chicken legs. Mayo lid time. Exactly, it's mayo time. All right, as I go to get water prepped and all that stuff, let's do a number from 10 to 250, and let's answer the question: what's the ideal gunplay gift, at least for you? 10 to 250, what's the ideal gunplay gift? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and the number have been the same. Comment for to be valid entry. 10 to 250, and what is the ideal gunplay gift? And I'll be right back as I get ready for water slides. Alright, I am back. Okay. So I'm going back to the full mechanics aerial to do water slides. Figure out where I want to start. stuff out of the way over here. Grabbed another box lid for parts here. We'll start at the bottom and work on the feet. That was a fun kit. It was a fun kit. Okay, so where are my actual water slides? This kit, I should get those opened up here. Okay. And 32, both sides. Okay. So these are gonna go there, and right above that. I'm gonna get this front piece out of the way. Let's call time here and get that behind us so I can get back to working these water slides. Okay, 10 to 250, 226. I don't see a winner. I'll let you guys confirm. If that's the case, we will draw again a little bit. Okay, what I determined was 32. Okay, I'll confirm after I do these two decals here. I feel like it's been forever since I've done water slides. Definitely something I enjoy, so it's good to get back to doing that. All right, one down. This one goes right on that corner there. If I can actually grab the thing. All right. All right, I see it. Fate X89. Congratulations. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send that out this week. Jared, the Olympics was goated. Seeing people react to it was fun. Doing some older kits lately. Noticed how well the builds feel built generally. There's still a lot of fun outside of no grades. How far back do you go before it's full jank? I don't know. Let's see, I'm too scared to try water slides mess up my build. They're not that hard and they're pretty easy to fix. There's gonna be another giveaway. We do have some backup prizes courtesy of Hobby Zone from a while back. So we can try to give away one of those. Right. And we'll try to get the decals done on the feet. I think there's just, what, 4 more for the other sides, and that'll probably take us to the stream. Sure, I missed it, but is that the FM early? It is going back to do water slide decals on this. We built this quite a ways back. Actually, it'll just be the sides of the feet. It's like this, probably some on the fronts and back as well. What are your take on the designs from the new Gundam anime coming? It's interesting. It's definitely not what I would have picked, shall we say. I think there's some potential there. I like the some of the recolor attempts I've seen. People have tried recoloring the new Gundam, some different color schemes, and some of those look really cool. So there's a lot of potential there. Might get more than just these next 4 done before the end here. Let's see. Sister-in-law is in the hospital waiting on an endoscopy. They had to admit her to wait until tomorrow for. That's a bummer. Hospitals are such a pain. Thanks, just to wait and see. Yeah, it's still a pain though. If it's like, you know, bad enough that you're in the hospital for it, you probably want an answer sooner than later. All right. So the side ones are all done. So we got 2 on the back. Those are number 26. All right, but before that, we should put up this last draw for the Hobby Zone backup prize. All right, let's do a number from 10 to 80. And let's answer the question, what is the worst Gunpla gift? 10 to 80, what is the worst possible Gunpla gift? 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comments for without entry. 10 to 80, and what is the worst Gunpla gift? HG Seda. Timu Gunpla. 26. Not getting any. That foot actually holds itself up pretty good. PG box with entry or SD in it. As the person put a box of forks would be pretty useless. Alright, so those 2 are done. And then I guess we can do the fronts and finish off the feet, number 24. All right. See if I can slide this one over. I think it's in the wrong spot. It's not going to move though. Yeah, maybe it slid over a little bit. I think that might be better. Probably not noticeable. All right, so I think the feet are done in terms of water slides. All right, I'm gonna call time here and we can do our final draw before we call tonight. It's their Discord. We do have a Discord. It's a customer only Discord. If you've purchased from us before, you should have received an invite via email or SMS. If you did purchase from us and didn't get said invite or maybe missed it, feel free to email support@mechawarehouse.com. I'd be happy to get you the invite for that. Okay, 10 to 80, 79. I feel like level winner was 79. If there isn't though, since this is a backup prize, it will just roll over for a future draw if we don't have a winner. Oh, I don't think we have a winner. I don't see a winner. Anybody else see one? No winners. Okay, we'll roll over that backup prize for next time. So I think that takes us to the end of the stream tonight. Hope you guys had a good time. I definitely did. It went by super fast. Another really quick stream. We'll be back next week. Yes, we will. 28th. We should be back next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be giving away something else and continuing working on water slides. So bring your water slide questions if you have them next week. And otherwise, have a great week between now and then. Have a Merry Christmas and happy holidays. See you guys all next week. Later.